Hello, welcome back to the Couple Binders channel. I'm Lucy, this is my husband Ronald. Today we want to share about parenting. Being parents is one of the great blessings that come with marriage. You know, during that marriage prayer, when they are blessing you, they tell you, will you accept the children God will bring you? So the presumption is there that God will bless you with children. And in our home, we are parenting 5 of them, the biggest being 13 and the youngest almost turning 6. So they've been on holiday, now they are preparing to go back, and we want to help you to engage with you on how to prepare them for a school term. Yes.
And I think in summary what Lucy is trying to say is that have you had a conversation with your children? You know, right now we are all distracted as parents.
Yeah.
We are
School
distracted
fees.
with school fees. So everyone is looking for school
Requirements.
fees, school requirements. But I don't know, we are preparing the children for school. We are putting all these preparations, looking at the lists, but I don't know whether we are making the children themselves ready for school, having those conversations with the children. It may not be a once-off conversation, but there should be a series of things that you need to talk about as parents to prepare to help the children prepare for the school term.
Yes.
And I will start off. I think one of the main things is that we need, every time the children are going back to school, to remind them about what is the bigger picture for them. Every child has a dream. Every child has a vision. Many times as parents, we get into this pitfall of asking children, what do you want to become in future? It's a wrong question, because then they will start telling you, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer, I want to make a lot of money. But I think the question should be, what world challenge do you want to solve through your education? So then they start tying their education to that challenge. When they tell you, oh, I want to find a cure for cancer, you will not find a cure for cancer unless you really are good in biology, unless you really are good in science. And you need to take care of all these little nitty-gritties, your arithmetics. You need to know all these little bits of physics. How are you going to find those machineries that are going to help you to solve that? So they start looking at a bigger picture. Even when things are tough in school, they go back and they think, okay, this is the bigger picture I want to solve. And then
our big daughter has been consistent. She wants to be a pilot. So from the beginning, you tell her to be a pilot, you need to learn this, you need to learn this, and they have to concentrate more.
And she knows why she wants to be that. So we always look at that bigger picture of why she wants to be a pilot. And then we hum into that and make her get interested in learning, and it makes her always look forward to going back to school.
Yes.
Anything else the parents should pay attention to?
Now, beyond the problems they have to solve, they have to know the importance of being good people, of building character. That it's not just about the books. Your quality of life and what you bring into the world is not just about the profession you will do, but it's important to be good.
You need to be a kind person.
You have to learn to be a kind person, to tell them about school and the different people they will meet there, and the importance of them being kind and not being part of the bullies, but to be part of those who look out for the less privileged, who have an extra eye to see which child is struggling, which child is alone, you know, even as they form their own groups, to have that extra eye. That at the bottom of it, I'm a Christian, or whatever faith they profess, and these are the values that we hold.
I was the other day when we were having a discussion with our daughter. Remember, we're telling her that you see all these classmates of yours, these are the people, even when you want to run for an office, they're the first people who are going to endorse you, because they're the people who can do character witness for you.
They've been in your life for some time.
Yes, they can tell others about the good that you bring to the table.
Yes.
When the world runs on old boy system,
it still does. We should break it.
Yes. Okay, and old girl system, both. So the world has never stopped running. Well, and the people that matter in your life are the people that you've gone with to school. They're the ones that are going to be in the circles, in the different corporate world.
Developing.
Yes, so that is very, very important. Yeah.
I think another aspect we've really engaged the children on is the importance of being content. That as you go to school, you're going to find different children from rich families, children from struggling families. You're going to find children who have more talented than you, who can study better than you. But it is important for you to know that we are different in the world. We are at different levels. It has been like that from the beginning of the world. Even when Jesus was here, people were not the same. So the importance of being content with what we can offer, because we can't offer all. Sometimes we make them make their lists of needs and we go through them and we tell them to prioritize. We say, from the money we have now, we can't afford all this. What can you have? And can you learn to be content with what we, your parents, can provide? We're not going to rob a bank to provide for everything. Yeah.
Then there's another issue that we've been talking to our children, and that's about the character, rather the quality, their strength. We were looking at they have strength. And they need to celebrate and embrace this strength, because those are the things that make them unique.
Yes.
They need to realize that they have weaknesses, but they also have strength.
Yes.
So we always speak into those strengths and encourage them and remind them that
you're good at this.
Yes, that is what is going to, if anything fails,
yes,
that is going to matter.
Yeah.
You are going to, you need to tap into that strength and become the best of yourself. And also we always encourage them to do the same for their colleagues, their peers at school, that they should celebrate the strength in each of the child they study with, instead of making ridicule, of bullying, of speaking about their weaknesses. They should speak into that. And I think like we have noticed, you notice your children are different. They are gifted differently. They have different strengths. We have a child who is not so good in the class things, and then we have others who are good. And sometimes when you go to the school for assessments, the teachers, for those who are in the same school, you go to one class and the one there is excelling, you go to another and they're struggling in class, and you're telling, we use it to tell the teachers, you see these children of ours, same womb, same scenarios, same situations at home, same food, but different, because the school motto of our children's primary school is every child is unique and every child matters. So we build onto that to show them these children are all unique. Now the ones who struggles in class is so good in art. She's so thoughtful. She will think of everyone's birthday and create gifts out of everything. So you celebrate the strength, and you also show that it's okay. We are not the same. The weaknesses are also there, but let's
work on them as we strengthen. The strength.
And then maybe also the important thing, we always remind our children that we have their backs. That they will have a home with us. They are loved, and we know that they're trying their best. So when they go out into the school, we know that they are trying their best. So we always remind them that if there's anything that you're struggling with, you can always rely on calling us or coming back to us and sharing your challenge with us, and we shall be there to listen and give you a shoulder and help you to move forward. So they should never, that is a very important thing, that your child, as a child leaves for school, that they can always rely back on you. They know that I have someone back there who is there for me if anything fails. That's very important.
So
I think do you have anything you want to share? All we
one more. Make it a point to ask your child. Ask them, do you have any questions? Sometimes they are struggling with questions, but they feel we don't listen. If you can afford it, we encourage take off time with each of the children, a few minutes individually to check in with them, ask whether they have any questions, ask about their plans for the new term, any challenges they had,
especially what makes them uncomfortable about the schools.
Yes.
So that they're able to tell you some of the things that the feedback that you need to give back to the schools, so that the schools are safer for our children to exploit them, their lives and become the best
that they can be. So prepare. We hope you prepared well. Send them away with lots of love.
And it should be a discussion that should be had with mommy and daddy.
Yes, together. If you are together.
If you're together. If you're not together, still you can, I think for the sake of your children, you can always talk.
Yes.
You can maybe, these days we have so many opportunities. You can create a video link and then both of you talk, because when you're parenting, you're on the same team, even when other things failed.
Yes, you can parent together well, even though you're struggling in your marriage.
Very true.
Yes,
and that's very important.
So all the best to our little ones as they return to school. May they be covered with the precious blood of Jesus.
We wish you well. Continue reaching out to us if you have any struggles, if you have any questions, if you have also you can share some of the things what you're doing as you're preparing your little ones for school, so that others can learn from you and use your experience to become better parents, better spouses. Okay, check it out.